Okay, guys, happy St. Patrick's Day. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope all my pagans and witches are doing well. Light and love, welcome back to my channel. um, I'm pretty sure I sound normal right now, but in case I don't, it's because I just got over a cold. Um, so anyway. Today's topic is about divination, the crystal, here, the crystal ball. I got this specific crystal ball at, where did I get this crystal ball? I got this crystal ball somewhere in the mall. I forget the name of the store. Books a Million. But last time I was in there, they didn't have these. So I've probably had this thing for like 2 years or something. One of my viewers requested a video on divination. I replied back and said I'll do one about a black mirror, but I thought this was. I find it easier to connect with the crystal ball because I'm in love with crystals. So some people find it easier to connect with different things like smoke. Some people find it easier to connect with the pendulum, which I'm going to do videos on divination. But this crystal ball will be my first video on divination. To properly use a crystal ball, you should definitely, whenever you get it, you want to, wash it off. You want to maybe, like, rinse it under the cold water and maybe a mild form of soap. And then just give it your energy. Just like hold it, give it your energy, give it a squeeze. And oh, you guys like my shirt? It's Celtic. It's from. I got this shirt like last month, maybe last month or 2 months ago. It has the green rose, it has the Celtic cross and green wings, and I just love it. Anyway, if you can see my crystal ball. Anyway, I'll just use my hand. Whenever I am doing a reading, I can't really to better attune yourself with the psychic energies, just like go ahead and open up your third eye and stare into it, like so. And I like to adjust mine like one of those like dial TVs, the old kind of TVs you used to see, like you pull it to turn it on and push in to turn it off, and basically turning it tunes in the channel frequency or stuff like that. That's what I like to do to properly get attuned with the psychic energies in the crystal ball. So, as I am turning it, I am hearing like static sound. I can hear like the of the old TVs and stuff like that. And basically, I just like turn it till I get messages or feel like I should stop. And then I just hold it, and sometimes sometimes whenever you stare into it long enough, you have to fix your gaze just right. And sometimes the crystal ball itself will turn white. Not like physically, just like what you see will turn white or start glowing, or some kind of mist will appear in it. But that's kind of the way you use a crystal ball. I will do more on. Oh, and also you I actually like to name my crystal balls. I that sounded like weird. You I like to name everything I get for magical purposes. So that way I can just say, "Hi Sarah, how are you today? Can you give me a message if your crystal ball's name is Sarah?" Um, and also, I am going to be doing a healing crystal video soon. So this is just a spoiler. I have amethyst with, I forget what the white in the amethyst is. Chevron amethyst. Chevron amethyst. And I've got some tiger's eye with me. And I got some more tiger's eye over there. This is carnelian. I love this carnelian. So I really want to talk about these crystals, because these crystals, well, stones, crystals, whatever you want to say, they're still used for healing, they still can hold powers. Oh, there goes my crystal ball. Good thing I'm on the bed. So, if you have like a seizure disorder, get these two stones. Because one time I woke up and I was like starting to go into a seizure, and I told Casey, like, get these stones and lay them on me. So I told him, get the tiger's eye and lay it on my forehead. Oh, get the tiger's eye, lay it on your forehead, and then get the amethyst and set it right here, between the throat chakra and the heart chakra. Just, I don't know why the combination of the two just seems to immediately dispel the seizures. And when you think about it, tiger's eye, throat's getting dry. Sorry about that. Tiger's eye is not a third eye stone, but it is more of the solar plexus and sacral chakra stone. So, plus that it's also very, very, very grounding, which is why it kind of makes sense, because, like, grounding the third eye, if there's like too much energy in your third eye, if your energy is imbalanced in your third eye, it can cause seizures. It can also cause confusion and not seeing the bigger picture. So that's what I can come up with. It just grounds the third eye energy. And just by holding the stone, it just makes you feel grounded. Makes you feel calm, relaxed, peaceful, at ease. Oh my goodness, 13 minutes. So I need to get my Divination series out of the way, and then I'll start on my crystal videos, my crystal healing videos. This is an excellent combination for seizures. For anybody who has seizure disorder, if you have a brain injury, which is what I have, that leads you to these seizure disorders, use these crystals. I love these crystals. And they are specific, and they are really, really charged with my energy. I don't want to put them down. Okay. You can stay right here. You can stay right here. As you can hear, I still have a little bit of sinusy problems, but it's clearing up. Um, if you want to know a really good way to, this is what I do, and it's basically how to make your own medicine. It's basically just, you can do it right from the kitchen, and I bet you already have these ingredients, but um, in case you don't have these ingredients, I will tell you the ingredients so you can have the ingredients to make it. And I will make another video later. Um, get lemon, fresh lemon. You have to have a fresh lemon. I don't care, like, just don't get those, like, bottles of pre-squeezed lemon because they do taste, I don't think I think there's, like, concentrate. I think it's, like, concentrated. So try to get the fresh squeezed lemon. Like, buy an actual lemon to make this medicine. It just works better. And then buy some honey if you don't already have it. Okay, so that's my... oh my goodness, 17 minutes. So, that's all I have for you today, I think. If you want to use a crystal ball, all you have to do is, like, hold it. Oh, it actually looks white right here, but it's actually clear. But just get a crystal ball. It doesn't really matter what kind you get. Although I've heard, see my lips. Although I've heard that black, like an obsidian crystal ball works differently than a clear crystal ball. So, I'm sorry, I just zoned out. Crystal ball's distracting me. So, yeah, as I was saying, get a crystal ball, and if you want to use my method for crystal ball divination, set a, just a, this, this is what came with it. This is the crystal ball holder. Some come differently. And just, like, tune it like you're tuning a radio. Hear the signal, hear the frequency waves. until you start to receive messages or you think your communication is opening up. Just like turn it till you feel comfortable, and then stare at it, and you will receive messages. Now, I am a more clairaudient, which means I can hear messages. Weird. I can hear messages better than receiving them visually. I've always been more clairaudient than clairvoyant. So, and sometimes you can actually sometimes a message could be just like looking at the crystal ball and having a vision pop into your head or hear somebody speaking to you. But the communication happens inside your head. I don't think I've ever really gotten an actual vision inside of the crystal ball, but I don't know how it works for some people, but that's just the way it works for me. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and remember, charge your tools, witches, with your energy. Okay, blessed be, bye. Still